Welcome to this introduction. You being here tells me that you are committed to upskilling yourself such that you start to communicate with impact. In fact, you being here tells me that you don't just care about your goals, but you also care about how you achieve them. My name is Mira Swarup and I am an impact communication coach. I work with people to help them achieve their goals by shifting the way they communicate. Language shapes our behavior, and each word that we use carries a particular meaning and an energy. Right words used at the right time can earn us love, respect, and money, and much more. And the wrong words used at the wrong time can lead a country to war. And that's precisely why it's very important for us to orchestrate our speech, the way we communicate, so that we start to achieve our own dreams and goals. Although we are born with the gift of language, research shows that we are surprisingly unskilled at communicating with others. We often choose our words very unconsciously and completely oblivious of the emotional impact it may have on somebody else. We talk more than we need to. We listen poorly than we realize. And we often miss to notice those subtle shifts in people's facial expressions and their tone to start to understand that what would be the best way to respond to them. While on your personal and professional journey, you may have come across the following situations that seem like a challenge to you. I don't intend it, but people are hurt by my way of speaking. I find it difficult to put forward my thoughts in front of anybody in a position of authority, somebody senior to me. I fear judgment. I lack the clarity to put my words together. How do I effectively communicate without being ambiguous, vague, or even manipulative? Is there a way to communicate where we're not necessarily mincing our words? How do I say no to people without offending them? How do I deal with a really difficult family member? How do I communicate with my spouse and my child such that it produces an environment of joy, of fulfillment, instead of an environment that's calling out to stress? How do I engage with people in a social gathering or maybe even a networking event without feeling fake? What does it take to create that great first impression where I'm comfortable? How do I let go of my inhibitions? How do I become my fullest self-expression? If these thoughts and questions have occurred to you, I promise you were right at the right place. Over the next few minutes, I will take you through what is this course about, what are the key takeaways that you can expect from this course and the key outcomes, what will it take for you to participate in the program when it comes to your time, commitment, and involvement, how to make the most of the program and apply all that you have learned. And then finally, I'll share the registration details of the program along with an opportunity to connect and clarify your concerns one-on-one. Impact Communication, the 10-week communication gym, is about you discovering certain specific patterns of communication that have developed over the years, and they don't allow you to produce an outcome from any interaction that you have. It's about learning to express uninhibitedly and creating a meaningful dialogue. This course is about learning how to articulate and deliver a clear, crisp, impactful communication. Whatever your professional ambition, your job, or your role in life, you will make a significant difference in the way you talk, in the way you behave, and in the way you relate. In this course, you will embark on a journey that will take you from judgment to empathy, resistance to acceptance, self-doubt to self-assertion, fear to choice, and from conflict to collaboration. This course will have a significant difference in how you be a leader, a spouse, a friend, a parent, or anybody you want to be in life. These are going to be your key takeaways of the program. Number one, you will learn how to use a clear diagnostic tool that will help you identify that unknown pattern of communication that you've fallen into that does not allow your speech to be progressive, to be outcome based. Number 2, you will learn how to distinguish between what is an observation to what is an evaluation or a form of judgment. Unknowingly in our speech, we sometimes collapse the two, and it has a significant impact on how the other person perceives our message. Number 3, you will discover your beliefs and even further your limiting beliefs, and you'll discover why is it that you're being a particular way in any given interaction. Number 4, you will learn how to self-master your emotions so that you can manage them better in a difficult conversation. I use the word manage very consciously. I say this because the intention is not to suppress, ignore our emotions. In fact, the intention is to embrace ourselves completely in all aspects and then manage ourselves from there. Number 5, you will learn how to articulate your requests by learning the art of asking questions in a particular way that heighten the chances of a yes. You will learn to apply a very specific listening technique that will allow you to create an influence in your personal and professional relationships. If I may say, after you learn that technique, conversations become effortless. Through a step-by-step process, you will learn how to express yourself to your fullest best. In this section, let's understand what will it take for you to participate in the program when it comes to your time, commitment, and involvement. This is a live online program of 10 sessions across 10 weeks, each session for 2 hours each. The day that each session would be scheduled would be any one day of the weekend, and that will be the continuous pattern of the program. I will be leading these sessions myself. You may ask, why 10 weeks? Well, my answer to that is, that's how long it will take for you to develop a muscle for being able to have effective and impactful conversations. The first 6 sessions are in a progressive sequence. And the good news is that even if you miss any one of those, you will get a recording of them, because all sessions get recorded and they are given to the participants along with the other supportive material of the course. The sessions also have assignments that you will use to be able to reflect upon your learnings, something that you can tangibly take into your life, apply professionally or personally, come back, provide your feedback, and see what's working for you and what's not. This way, your journey in the program is always going to be on full throttle. Once the 10 weeks are done, I would say that your journey in communication would have only just begun. Because it takes 10 weeks to create that foundational muscle, but it takes you a full playground to keep practicing all that you have learned. Now, if you're somebody who has tried to acquire these skill sets of communication through courses before or through self-help books, you may have had some disappointing experiences because you weren't able to keep up that muscle of continuing to grow. And so for the same reason, I invite you into a community where you will come across others who have gone through the similar program as you and are consciously working on the way they communicate, upskilling themselves even beyond the course. Your participation in the community would mean coming together once a month to meet the other impact communicators virtually and learn newer methods to keep upskilling yourselves in communication. You may think, will this course change my life? To that I answer, yes. And with that, it also depends on how you participate in the course. How much do you absorb and how much do you practice all that you have been asked to do? The way you take on the assignments, the way you participate in the community is where your muscle is going to be strengthened. So how you are in the course will determine what you take away from the course. This includes the 10 live sessions that I will lead myself, supportive material that you can take back after each session, including the recordings, and the community that's going to be available to you much beyond the course itself. So that this course is easy for you on your pocket, I offer a flexible payment plan to my participants where they can make the same payment in 3 parts over the duration of the course. Please refer to the brochure for more details. Once you're clear about which payment plan would you like to adopt for, you can click on that relevant link and complete your payment. When you commit to this course, you will not just walk into a classroom. You will walk into a whole new life that will begin to shift how you communicate in every single interaction, causing a direct impact on your relationships and how fulfilling that experience is. So far, I've taken you through what is this course about, what is it that you can expect, how is it that you are expected to participate in this course, what will it cost. Glad you took the time to watch this video. Thank you for committing yourself to a space and a journey where you want to evolve. Lastly, I'd like to say, in the words of John Powell, communication works for those who work at it. If you have been looking for that one thing that could make a significant shift in the way you are with people in your lives, specifically about your communication, then I invite you to walk into this program and begin to actualize, make your dreams happen. Thank you. I'll see you in the program.